Aloha and good day, my friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. We're here to do a beautiful class to welcome in the Age of Aquarius. So yep, I'm your woo-woo friend. This is all about just anchoring in some beautiful harmony and understanding. So let's start in Tadasana, mountain pose. You can raise up your toes and then lower them down. Interlace your hands over your low belly. And let's just start with feeling our body. Maybe it wants to move. Maybe we want to stand still. If it feels right, close your eyes. And I always love to imagine that I am a calm yogi perched in some beautiful crystalline cave with a big giant open window or vista to look out at, and that there's just the most gorgeous scenery. Below are the trees in the valley, and above there's clouds and the sunshine, and where your vantage point is just perfect for you. I want you to be in your most amazing meditative position, just looking, seeing, sensing, feeling, smelling, tasting the air, imagining that you are in the most serene, peaceful environment you could ever imagine. Just smiling and breathing, yogi's secret of success. Notice what's been going on in your life lately. Take a scan of your emotional self, your physical self, your mental health. Review all of it and then come back to this still point and just say, I am safe and free, I am healthy and happy, and I am loved. Beautiful. Excuse me, and let's honor the direction of digestion. So take your hands and make a circle clockwise around your belly. And I want you to imagine that not only you're digesting food and water really well, but you're digesting life. And do not forget the power of water as a cleansing agent for your body, mind, and soul. Let's do 2 more circles and just smooth out any edges and imagine having really beautiful bowel movements. Yeah, so you take a nice big dump and then you let that shite go. All right, let's release the hands. Step your feet shoulder width apart. If you've got some dragon pants or unicorn pants, pardon me, if you've got your 11:11 clothing or your flower of life, go ahead and put that on later if you're not wearing it now. And just think about all of those woo-woo esoteric symbols that remind us that we're safe and free. Another symbol that I love so unconditionally is the heart. All right, so we're standing here, knees a little bit bent. We're going to open the door of life. So start to swing your arms from side to side, connecting with the belt channel of your body, your belly and your low back. And I want you to look over your shoulder and feel this dynamic, beautiful stretch, twisting out, releasing stored tension in the body, particularly in the spine. Smiling and breathing. This should feel really good. So give yourself some love taps. And then keep your head straight. So now it's going to be like your shoulders coming right under your chin. This is a little bit of a different stretch. It allows your spine to twist, but keeping that stable point of the head on top. Let's do a couple more. Smiling and breathing. How are you doing today, my friend? I love you. I've missed you. How did you enjoy the chakra series? And then come back to center. Just feel your body. And then such a powerful move is to shake your body, shake your tree. So shake and smile. Remember that when you shake and you smile, that you can't be in a bad mood. So I think that's particularly helpful, especially when we've got all kinds of things going on. I want to remind you that politicians were put on this earth to help us find forgiveness and balance and harmony so that you don't get affected by what's going on in the outside world. You feel peace and harmony and love from within. And let's take our fingers and press them into our sternum. You can stop the shaking, bring your feet back together, and just press and release the fingers into the hard bony area that holds your ribs together. This is actually called CV17, and it's like a release valve for loving kindness. And maybe you say that, I am loving kindness. Good. Let's do a couple of warrior poses. We're going to take the feet nice and wide apart, about one leg length apart. And we're going to start by turning our right toes out 90 degrees. We're going to bend our right knee, and we're going to lift the arms to shoulder height. Drop your shoulders down from your ears. Look out past your right extended arm. Tickle the hibiscus. She's growing her leaves back. She's so beautiful. Don't forget to tell your plants and animals and people in your life that they're beautiful and amazing and that you have gratitude for them. Then we're going to lean forwards like somebody's pulling on our hand, and then lift up and back, coming into Shanti Virabhadrasana, which means peaceful warrior. Gaze at your hand, smile. This is also another goddess pose. Good, and then we're going to float the arms back down. We're going to take that right elbow, place it on the right knee. Left hand at your hip, or reaching up in a diagonal line. If it's more comfortable, it might reach up to the sky. So just find a really nice place to be. If you're feeling super vigorous today, you're like, Nicole Spirit, I need a little more, release your right arm. Ooh, how does that feel? Big, strong legs. You are strong. Say it. I am strong. I'm resilient. Then we're going to lift back up, and we're going to straighten our right leg, turn those right toes in, left toes turn out. Same thing on the other side. Bend that left knee, shoulders down, look out past your left extended arm. Warrior two. Find your breath, find your smile, make a wish. Imagine it's already come true. That's part of our meditation in a few moments. Then we're going to lean forwards like somebody's gently shaking your hand. Then lift up and back. Gaze at your hand, gaze at your reflection. Remember, when you smile at yourself in the mirror, does your reflection not smile back at you? So smile, chill out. Good. And then big windmill of those arms, left elbow, left knee. Right hand on your side, hand on your hip, or arm overhead. This is our extended side angle from your toes, up your leg, up your torso, out the arm. Breathe, find your place. For extra challenge, release your lower arm. Do up your belly button zipper. Hold in your core, but don't do this if it's too much of a struggle. Good, and then push the ground away. Straighten your left leg. Left toes turn in. Let's do one more delicious standing pose. We're going to come into forward fold. Hands can dangle. Your knees can bend a little if you like, or you can even lower your head and hands to the ground. Maybe you even walk your feet a little bit wider. See which position feels really nice for you today. And remember that this gives your brain some really nice endorphins, your own body's chemicals of feel-good energy. One more breath. Good. Strong body, strong core. You can walk your feet a little closer, bend the knees, and roll back up to standing. Excellent. Let's make our way to the floor. So bring your legs, feet closer together, lower down. We're going to arrive on our hands and our knees. So staying here for a moment, nice length in the spine, send your head away from your tail. Bring your right knee up to the right wrist and left leg behind you. This could be your pose. If it feels right, we're going to go into pigeon. So wiggling, drawing up your right foot a little bit more to the most comfortable level. Hang out here for a moment. What would it feel like to bring that back foot up and even take hold of our foot. Mermaid pose. What would it feel like to lift our right arm? If that's way too much, just stay down. But just an offering today, one more breath. Just feeling a variation. Your other variation is to just lower yourself in the upper body. Cheers, love it. Left leg pulls in, walk those toes in, right foot floats out, knee back. Get balanced again, wag your tail. You have a fairy tale, have fun with it. Left knee forwards towards the wrist. Right leg extends. So then see if it's available to draw the left foot up. Use your hand. See how that feels. And this can be your pigeon pose. Variation number 2 is lowering all the way down or part way down through the upper body. Variation 3, have you ever tried it? Kick up your right foot. Take your right hand and hold on to that right foot. So our mermaid pose, what does this feel like? I haven't done this in ages, so I don't even know if I'm going to stay upright. Remember when your body is shifting and vibrating and moving around? That means you're doing it right. And maybe you drop that left hand. This is actually the pose for the International Yoga Collage of the Week from Fit for Life Vegan. So I'm going to screenshot this and send it in to them. They do a weekly yoga pose. Let's release gently. Float the upper body down a little bit, hands to the ground. Walk your right foot in, left toes turn out, and slide back. Oh, it's my little fairy wand. It's got a dragonfly on it. You know who you are, my dragonfly people. My biggest fan, aloha Cheryl. I love you guys, I love you all. So let's come into a seated position, Sukhasana, our good place. This is how we finish off class today. And if you have time, let's do a little short meditation. You can also lie down in Shavasana. So finding a comfortable seated place or laying down, hands on the knees, close your eyes. Pay attention to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. So I've had a cold flu for the last little while, and I also think that my body's upgrading. I'm actually going through my ascension, which is a good way to remind yourself that if you've had a cold or an illness, that perhaps you're upgrading. So let's continue that deep breath. And let's just imagine that our cells are upgrading. They're vibrating with light, love, and kindness. Let's imagine that goal or wish that we had earlier, and maybe it's something that comes to mind quickly, or maybe it's something you have to think about. What is your next desire, your wish, your goal, your dream? Don't forget the beautiful art of daydreaming. Smiling and breathing, visualizing yourself healthy and well, and now visualizing somebody else in your life healthy and well. It's like you send your love forwards. And see if you can come back to that wish or goal or dream and imagine it's already done. I want you to feel and sense the energy of what that sensation is like, that you've already accomplished your goal. That's very powerful. So just feel and sense into that. Imagine in your heart chakra that this dream has already come true. Beautiful. Excellent. And then just repeating a couple of sentences, finishing off with our powerful affirmations, our mantras. My body is healthy. I love my body. Next, my heart is calm and peaceful. I am love. And last, the mind. My mind is inspired and intuitive. I have a happy mind. That's so wonderful. Let's take a couple of moments, come back into the body, the here and now. Imagine that all that you've thought of is positive and coming true. It's already true. Let's wiggle the fingers and toes, and then we'll float the hands together at the heart. I wish you the most beautiful entrance into the Age of Aquarius. Let's imagine that love and kindness take over and helps wash and clear some of the not so great experiences or suffering on the earth. Let's bow the chin just a little bit, and we dedicate the merits of our practice to all sentient beings. May all beings be relieved of their suffering, and may we dwell together with great fruitfulness and harmony. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and I'm sending you all of the magic particles to have a wonderful day. And if you like, you could share this video, you could like this video, and of course it's always free to subscribe to Yoga with Nicole Spirit. I think you're the best. Shaka, peace, take it easy, my friend. Aloha.